Okay, hello students of Segundo A. Basically, yesterday we were doing a dialogue with Miss San. We didn't have time to do it with a lot of students, so today I'm going to keep on working on that dialogue with the rest of the students. If you have had any problems, any trouble connecting to the video call, you can do it using this video, okay? Basically, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to, well, you have to do this. If you didn't do this yesterday, you should have, but never mind, you can do it now. You have to think of a place where you're going to go on a holiday abroad. Abroad means outside of Spain. The day of the week your journey is going to start. The time your flying departs. So what time is your aeroplane leaving the airport? The activities you're going to do there, 2-3 activities. You don't need many more. The means of transport that you are going to use to move about there. So whether you are going to use taxis, buses, train, you're going to rent a car. Accommodation, whether you're going to sleep in hotels, youth hostels, Airbnb, whatever. And I inform you that there's going to be a cabin crew strike. Strike means when workers stop working to protest for something. Huelga in a few days. So you have to decide if it's going to affect your flight back or not, okay? So if you haven't do this, please do it now. You can pause the video, okay? And now I'm just going to remove the screen for a second because I don't want you to see the answers when I'm asking. I'm going to show them to you later. But so now you just have to reply to this set of questions, okay? Okay, hello, your friend has told me that you are going to go on a holiday abroad next week. I invite you so much. So, where are you going to travel, my friend? And are you leaving this week already? Wow, that's so close. What time does the flight depart? And what are you going to do there? How are you going to do to move over there? How are you going to travel around? Where are you going to sleep? Will you be able to do everything you want to do? I've heard in the news that there's going to be a cabin crew strike in a few days. Are you going to be able to come back? Okay, that's the idea. So please answer those questions and send them to my email, okay? That's the first part of the exercise. Since you're watching a video, if you've missed any questions, you can go back. I hope my pronunciation was clear enough, okay? And now what I'm going to do, I'm show you the answers again, okay? Now I imagine you can see the screen again. And the idea, what I'm using these questions is to practice the future tenses, okay? So if you remember, we were looking at in the last week we were looking at how to express future plans with be going to or with the present continuous, how to talk about events in a timetable, although we didn't focus too much on that, and predictions. So predictions can be based on an opinion and then we use will, or they can be based on present evidence and then we use be going to. So basically what I want you to do is to think about these 8 sentences and try to see from those uses of future which one fits each category and why, okay? So you can pause the video and now in a second I'm going to give you the answers, okay? This is just to have a bit of a reflection on how we use the future tenses, okay? So basically sentence 1, where are you going to travel? That's a future plan. That's what we are using be going to. But there's not any specific arrangement yet. I mean, we don't know if the time, or we are not like 100% sure. So we use be going to. Here, so you are leaving this week already. You are going to reply to that like, yes, I'm leaving this week, okay? Here, we're using be going to because we know the time. So if you say, I'm leaving this week already, we're talking about time. Arrangements have been made. So we are going to use the present continuous instead of be going to. Be going to wouldn't be too bad, but let's keep to the grammatic rules that we've studied in your book, okay? wow, that's so close. What time does the flight depart? And you can say, it departs at 9 o'clock or 10:30, whatever. When we talk about times on a timetable, we tend to use the present simple, okay? Sometimes you can use will. Will is not too bad, but most of the time we use the present simple. What are you going to do there? How are you going to move over there? Where are you going to sleep? Why are we using be going to in these three? Like, again, because they are intentions, okay, or future plans. In this case, in this book, they are using the idea of intention or future plans. But we haven't made any specific arrangements yet, okay? And so they are like intentions, all right? I've written future plans in here, but I should write something like that in all of them, because I think I prefer using future plans, but your book is that's the nomenclature your book is using, so I think we should try to keep to stick to that, okay? And now, finally, here we've got, will you be able to do everything you want to do? And I've heard in the news that there's going to be a cabin crew. Are you going to be able to come back? So these two are predictions. So why are we using will in this case and be going to in this other? So basically, because this one is based on an opinion. Do you think you're going to be able to do everything you want to do? It's not asking do you think here, but this is clearly a personal opinion. It depends. It's you asking whether you think you're going to be able to do it. While in here, there's a cabin crew. That's some present evidence that you may have problems coming back. So this is a prediction based on present evidence. So when you reply to this, you have to say, yes, I think, yes, I'm going to be able to come back because I'm coming back in a day that there's not a strike. Or yeah, it's going to affect me because the day I'm coming back is just in the middle of a strike. And in this case, we are going to use going to because there's some evidence, okay? So this is basically the reflection I wanted to have with you, okay? Send me the answers to these questions to my email, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.